Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku Hard for October 27th, 2024. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get it going. First thing first, let me place some singles. I can place 1 in box 2. This one blocks here. This one blocks here. This one blocks here. This one blocks here. So I can place 1 here. And I can place 4 in box 9. This 4 blocks here. Sorry, this 4 blocks here. 4 and the 4 here blocks these. Gives me 4 here. And yeah, I can place 4 in box 5. And to do that, I have to look at box 4, where this 4 blocks here and this 4 blocks this. So 4 in box 4 will be here or here, which will block these cells, and this 4 blocks these. This 4 blocks here, gives me 4 here, and I can place 4 in box 4 by looking at box 1 first. This 4 blocks here, this 4 blocks here and here. So 4 in box 1 will be here or here. So this cell cannot be 4. And this 4 blocks here. This 4 blocks here. It gives me 4 here. And I think there was a few more, but I guess I should move on. Now I see a double in box 7 here. Here's 1 and 7. And same combination, 1 and 7 are also here. And here's 1 and 7 also. That means these two cells cannot be 1 or 7 because they are here and here. This cell cannot use 1 or 7 because they are here. And because of this 1 and this 7, they cannot come in here. So there are only 2 cells where I can place 1 and 7, which are these 2. So it becomes a double of 1 and 7. And when there's a double, that means no other number can use these cells. With help of that, I can locate 6 on row 8. Because these 2 cannot be 6, and this 6 blocks this cell, and this 6 blocks these 2 cells. So that gives me 6 in here. Three, 8, 9. Okay, and okay, yeah. And now this row is missing 3, 5, 8, 9. Let me focus on this cell. Put these are the numbers that's missing from this row. And here's 8 and 9. So this cannot be 8 or 9. And these 3, which blocks this cell in box 8, that means 3 will come in here or here in box 8. That means this cannot be 3, and it becomes 5. And this 5 blocks this cell. This 5 blocks these. This 5 blocks here. That gives me 5 here. Okay, And what's the next step? 2389. Oh, two blocks here. This two blocks these. So I have two here. And because three, again, three will be here or here, because this three blocks here, that blocks this cell. This cannot be three. This three blocks this cell. That gives me three here. And that means these two are 8, 9 double. These three cells are going to be 3, 8, 9. I guess that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry. 3, 5, 8, 9. Ones of 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay, let's move on. 1, 7. Right, now I'm looking at this column. It's missing 1, 7, 8, 9. I usually don't put four numbers as a markings, but in this case, I can clean them up nicely. So here's this cell, which is blocked by 1, 7, 8. So this is 9, and this cell is blocked by 1 and 8. So this is 7. Now I have 1, 8 double. And these will be 2, 3, 5, 7. So these four cells will be 2, 3, 5, 7. And two of them, 3 and 7, are blocking this and this cell. So instead, they have to use these two cells. So it's a 3, 7 double here. And here's 7. So this cannot be 7, makes it 3. And now I have 7. And this 2, 5 double. Let me just leave it open for now because it's just distracting. It already is as is. So and yeah, and now I have a double in box 5. Here's 7 and 9. Here's 7 and 9. So these cannot use 7 or 9 because of these. And this cell cannot use 7 or 9 because 7 and 9 here. So there are only two cells left, two empty cells left in box 5 for 7 and 9. So this is 7, 9 double here, which makes these a 2, 5, 6, 8. And 5 here blocks these, and this cannot be 5. So 5 will be here or here. So that means this cell cannot be 5. And looking at this column 3, because of this 5, which blocks these 2, there's only one cell where I can place 5, which is here. And the 5 here blocks these, this 5 blocks these, this 5 blocks this cell, gives me 5 here. And the 5 here blocks these, this 5 blocks here, and because this is a part of 7, 9 double, this cannot be 5. That gives me 5 here. And now, 8 here blocks this cell, and this cannot be 8. So 8 in box 5 will be here or here, and that blocks this cell, makes it 1. this becomes 8. Okay, these are 1, 2, 5, 2, 6, 8 here. 2, 3, 6, 8. 2, 4, 9. Okay, so this 4 blocks here, and this 4 blocks this. So 4 will be here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this cell is blocked by this 4, this by this 4. Well, so 4 will be up here. So these cannot be 4. This 4 blocks here, and this 4 blocks here. So that gives me 4 here. And now this is not 4. I should use this one. This 4 blocks these two cells. This 4 blocks here. This 4 blocks here. Gives me 4 here. Okay. And these are 2 and 9. 2, 8, 9. 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5. 3, 8, 9. 3 will be here or here. 2, 8, 9. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 5, 2, 5. Okay. So now these two cells are 2 and 9. And here's 2, which blocks this cell. And this cannot be 2. Well, these two cells cannot be 2 because it's 7 and 9. That puts 2 in here or here, which blocks this cell. That gives me 9 and 2. And this 9 has made this cell 7, and this is 9. 2, 6, 8, 8. Oh, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 5, 2, 5. Okay, I think I'm missing something, but shouldn't be much of a problem. Hopefully not. 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. Here's 8 and 9. That blocks these two cells. Gives me 8, 9 double here. That gives me 8, 9, 8, 9. So these cannot use 8 and 9. That gives me 8 and 9 here. That leaves this cell with 3. And 2, 6, 8. And now this row is missing 2, 6, 8. And 2 here blocks this cell. This 2 blocks here. Gives me 2 here. And now these are 6 and 8. But 8 is already here, so this is 6. And this is 8. And these are 6 and 9? Yeah, 6 and 9. So this 6 makes this cell 9. And this is 6. These are 3 and 8. Oh, and 8. So this 8 makes this cell 3, and this is 8. And the last number of this box is 6. The last number of this column is 3. And oh, this 9. This 9 has made this cell 8, and this is 9, gives me 8 and 9. These are 2 and 5, and 2 makes this cell 5, gives me 2 and 5. And this 2 blocks this cell, gives me 2 and 1. That gives me 7 and 1. These are 3 and 6, and 6 makes this cell 3, and gives me 6. These are 3 and 7, and here's 3, so this is 7, and this is 3. This 7 blocks this cell, gives me 7 here, leaves me with 2 for this cell. 2 hasn't been placed on this column, so this 2 blocks here gives me 2 and 8. That gives me 9 and 8. And that makes this cell 6, and this one is 9. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.